everyone, welcome back to Makeup by Meg B, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Meg, and today I am here to unbox, swatch, and do a look with the brand new Lunar Beauty, their latest release. This is their holiday collection. It is an eyeshadow advent calendar, and I am so excited to dive into this. The collection also released with 2 lip oils, which I did not purchase, but I am a fan because I have one on today with the Perfection Liquid Lip. I really have been enjoying Lunar Beauty as an indie brand since they came out. I have both blush palettes, I have an eyeshadow palette, now I'm about to have a second eyeshadow palette. I have a lot of lip products from them, so I've really been enjoying them so far. So let's see what this advent calendar is all about. I think that this is such a fun and unique idea because, like Manny said in his video, like, you've never seen something done like this before. So the fact that the beauty industry has been around for such a long time, especially in recent terms of 2010 and forward, where we have had this explosion of makeup and community online and brands trying to be really innovative and like outdo each other. It's really interesting that we haven't seen a concept like this before and that he was able to create something brand new, innovative, and just super fun. I will get into my reasons why I like the idea of this. I'm also like shook a little bit because when Manny did his reveal video, he didn't want to spoil it for us, which, like, I appreciate, I think is fun. I've avoided spoilers online, so I don't know what the rest of the colors look like, but he only showed us 3 shades in his reveal video, and like, I'm a sucker, so I'm like, okay, 3 eyeshadows out of 12, that's all you're showing us? Okay, I'm sure, I'll buy it. Here's my money. But I know it's going to be good. I know it's going to be fun. So this retails for $50. I know that it's not sold out yet, so you can still get this, but he said it's very limited edition. Once it's sold out, it's gone. And here you can see the 2 lip oils. The purple one really intrigued me, but I was like, I don't need another one as much as I enjoy them. And then the Love Me one over here is supposed to be very, very pigmented, and they retail for $18 each. So let's get into our Christmas present that came early. This is like Happy Halloween to me. I love the care that came into this, by the way. Like, this thing was stuffed full of so much bubble wrap. And we had our nice little packaging, and it came gift wrapped with even more. And he did mention in his video he wasn't happy with the formulation of one of the eyeshadows. So it's right here gifted in a little box. Open it, and it's like a little advent calendar.
So you're only supposed to open 1 a day?
Well, I'm opening them all now because...
Well, that's against the rules.
I'm an Aries. I don't have patience.
Find out.
But here are what the little boxes look like. They're so cute, and I personally will be keeping these little boxes because of traveling purposes. I can't tell you how many times that I have traveled and needed to bring like 2 or 3 eyeshadow palettes because there was only like 1 or 2 colors in each palette that I wanted, but I had to bring the whole palette with me anyways. So I really like this idea. I'm holding on to these little boxes because if I travel, I'm keeping the packaging, and if there's only a couple shades I want to bring, I like having that luxury. So I think that this is a super cool idea, and I like that the palette is magnetized so you can kind of, you know, you have creative freedom when it comes to designing your eyeshadow palette and the layout that you want, because I know some people are very particular with layouts. So as a little sneak peek, here is the first eyeshadow. It says, "Hi loves, please replace this with day 9. I don't know why, I'm just like so excited. It's like opening little gifts. This is what the box looks like. I'm so excited. It's really, like, the packaging, again, very well done. This is what the advent calendar looks like. We have our palette, and then we have the 12 days of Lunar Beauty. I don't know if that's what it is. I just made it up. It has a little message from Manny inside. Ever since I was a kid, there was a magic in an advent calendar. I loved anxiously opening 1 a day. I'm sorry, I have to laugh at that. Anxiously opening 1 a day. I know that Manny is an Aries and I'm an Aries, so I think like the anxiously opening one a day is like not having patience to open one a day, because like you're like, I want to open it all now, so you're anxiously waiting to open it all now. I loved anxiously opening one a day, awaiting the big 25. It's like a mini gift every day, and that's exactly what I wanted to do with our advent calendar. I hope you have the most amazing holiday. Love, Manny. I love this. Again, like I said, I'm an Aries. I have no patience, so we're ripping through this thing. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what the shadows look like. Let me know in the comments down below. Actually, this is really easy. He said that it should be easy to pull out, and so far, I'm using like the pointy end of this comb to like help me get this started. Like, can I get like an edge to pop up here? There we go. There we go. Didn't want to accidentally stab the actual palette. So here is the palette reveal. I love the consistent theme of the moon. You can see right back there, we have the moon theme. Well, my candle's blocking the other one, but we have consistent moon theme with the packaging. This is very hefty, and this is all foam inside, again, ensuring that your shadows shouldn't arrive broken. So packaging, as always, 10 out of 10. I'm an astrology babe, so I love the moon. I am a Scorpio moon, so I just always love his packaging so much. And here is what the inside of the palette looks like. So it looks like it should be fairly easy to get the eyeshadows in and out. And let's take this replacement shade and do a little test. So there is a replacement shade. I'm holding it upside down. It hasn't fallen out. And it's easy to get your finger in there to take it out. So, love that. Before we get into swatches though, even though I want to swatch this one super, super bad, I want to open up the rest of the shadows. So I'm going to get to work on that. This is just so fun. I feel so giddy right now because it's like, oh, I'm not just, you know, opening up an eyeshadow palette and there it is. I'm like, I get to dig and open 12 things. This is so exciting. Well, technically 13 and 14 with the palette and extra eyeshadow. Okay, let's go. Here we go. So day one, it's all the same with the purple little boxes. For any of you sound people, that either was satisfying or hell, so I'm sorry if it was hell. I'm going to stick these in the order of my palette that they came out in just to keep track of everything. And I don't believe they have shade names or anything on it because he said it would be too hard to keep track of. So this is shade 1. It looks like a nice gold color. Okay, I'll move through this faster. I'm just personally so excited. Ooh, shade 2 is a purple. Definitely sugar plum color for sure. It is a nice matte purple color. Shade 3 looks like a cooler tone gold shimmer. I love shimmers so much. I am very into shimmers. I have never left my love of shimmers, even though I'm wearing an all matte look today, which if you're interested to learn how to do this, click the link. It will show you. It's a chit chat get ready with me video. I will be doing a couple of those using these shadows, that's for sure. So if you're interested in seeing looks with these shadows, be sure to subscribe right now so you don't forget. If you want to be notified, hit the bell button. I hate saying it, but I feel like it's the only way people get notified of videos nowadays. Here we have what looks like a brick red eyeshadow. I'm interested to see this swatched because it's like a nice bricky red. This reminds me of like a MAC color that was really popular. So I'm interested to see if it swatches really warm or more cool tone because it almost is looking cool tone to me in person. We're a third of the way there. Wow. I'm also really interested to like get the tea on this shade number 9 and compare what's in here to what they told us to replace it with. Day 5. Ooh, I like this. This is ice. This is icicle. This is like icicle. It looks like it has pink like a pink icicle-y shift. Yeah, this looks like it has a pinky, maybe very slight bit purple, but mostly pinky shift to it. Like, this definitely screams holiday season. I can't wait to pop that into my inner corner. This, again, reminds me of a really popular MAC shadow from like back in 2009. I can't think the name of it, but this looks like a buttery caramel. A butterscotch, if you will. This is butterscotch. Day 7. What is in lucky number 7? Ooh, this is going to be, I'm excited for this one. All the shimmers I'm like overly excited for. This is a dark taupey, like dark smoky eye shadow topper. I might be tempted to just like pop this on top of the look that I have on now because it looks so pretty. Okay, it's looking a lot lighter because of the lights, but if I move it this way, you can kind of see it's like pretty dark looking, but the light is obviously reflecting all of the shimmer in the pan. Oh my god, this is like so multi-dimensional. It looks like a brown, dark brown taupe color, and it looks like there's a shift on it, so it looks like it might be a dual chrome. I see pink, I see orange, I see purple. So we have like that pink, purple, orange that's picking up on camera with a dark taupe base. All right, we are on day 8, shade 8, and what do we have? Oh my god, a green. Oh, you guys. I can't. The way I have been in Manny's DMs and Lunar Beauty's DMs, but mostly Manny's DMs, harassing him over green eyeshadow. See, my thing is that I've been begging for a Moonspell Volume 3. I still really hope we get that next year. If anybody from the team is watching, hi, it's me. It's Meg. Hi, I'm the problem with the green eyeshadow. I still really want Volume 3, but I said I want like a good range of greens. Like, and I've been like bitching on my channel for the last like 4 videos. I want an eyeshadow palette with greens in it. Like, nobody has any good greens. Give me the greens. And here we have like almost a chartreuse color, like very like Christmas green color, obviously, but I'm so excited for it anyways. It looks so nice. I'm very excited for this. I need more of this though. More please. Like, give me a more olive one, a little more of a darker one, a forest green and emerald green, some green with sparkles, like I said, maybe for Volume 3 of Moonspell, and you can do cool tone purples because as much as I love Volume 2, a lot of the purples are warm toned. Just a thought, just an idea. Or, you know, if I don't, you don't want to make us wait until a year from now for next Halloween. I'll accept anything, but more of this, please. I'm so excited to see how this green works. All right, so now is number 9. See what the tea is. I'll have to go back to watch his video to see like why he said. The replacement one looks like it's been pressed better. So maybe that's it. This is the replacement. I'm keeping it to the side so I don't confuse them. So here is shade 9 again. And again, the replacement's in my right hand. They almost look identical. This one looks a little bit darker. I'm putting the quote-unquote mistake, bad one, whatever it is, in the palette for now, and we will replace it. We'll do some investigating, but I'm putting the replacement back here and over to the side, like I said, so I don't confuse it. We have 3 more shadows left, and so far we have 5 shimmers and 3 mattes. So do we think we're going to be getting more mattes and only 1 more shimmer? here it is, classic brown color. We have to have a classic brown. This is like a darker brown for sure. This is like my kind of brown though. Like even you can see on my eyes, it's like a little bit warm toned, and I don't think this will be as like camel colored as some of my favorite browns, but this is like my kind of all over the lid kind of brown. So I'm very excited for that. We have to have one basic color in an eyeshadow palette. I feel like it's just the rules. Even though we have a million different brown colors, just in case, there has to be at least one basic brown. Let's see what day 11 is. A shimmer! I'm so excited. This is the red. This is like the berry to complement the green and to complement the sugar plum, right? So like you can have your sugar plum fantasy. This is definitely looking more cranberry on camera, again, because the lights are like reflecting back. But this shade looks so pretty. Again, it looks like it has a darker base. I see silver flecks in it. I see a lot of like this cranberry color. So here you can kind of see off to the side without, you know, the direct reflection of the studio lights. It looks super, super pretty. It screams holidays. And last but not least, is it a matte? Is it a shimmer? A black. I was not expecting a black. Matte black. Very interesting. It's hard to come by a good black shadow, so I'm going to be comparing that to my personal favorite Blackest Black shadow to see how it holds up. So I'm very, very excited for this palette to be put together. Here is our nice, lovely, completed palette. I actually really like this color story. I'm excited by it. I really like the uniqueness of the purple and green. It does scream holidays, but it's not typical colors that you get in palettes. So like I'm really excited I have high hopes for this green. The shimmers I could die for. I'm excited for the shimmers all day. We have 6 shimmers, we have 6 mattes. The only color that I'm not sure that I would get a lot of use out of is this butterscotch color. But other than that, like I really like the color story of this palette. So let me know what your thoughts are. And let's get to swatching. So Manny has done black eyeshadows before. Here in the Nude Prism palette, we have like what I'm gonna call a midway black because it's not super, super dark and it has silver flecks in it. And in Moonspell Volume 2, there is another black, but it has a lot of sparkle in it. So we're gonna be doing some comparison to the different black shadows, but Urban Decay back in the day had the best black eyeshadow, but I think the best black eyeshadow that I've come across in recent years is the ABH Alyssa Edwards, this black shadow. All right, let's compare. So up first, we have the, what is this palette even called? 12 Days of Lunar. 12 Days of Lunar Black. And I'm just going to go back and forth to give it a little blend out just to see how it applies, how it looks. And then up next, I'm going to compare Beast from Miss Alyssa Edwards. Sir, you have a darker black than what's in the Alyssa Edwards palette. I didn't think that was possible. Like, I am so impressed. Like, the black from the Alyssa Edwards palette almost looks like a gray compared to the Lunar Beauty one. Like, you can hear my dog tap dancing outside, so I apologize for that. But dang, I was not, wow, I did not think it was going to blow out of the water that much. So now we're going to do a gradient because like the next black shade is in the Moonspell palette. And again, this has some sparkle to it. It's actually, like the one in Moonspell is like a mix between the current black and the one in the Alyssa Edwards. So it's almost as black as the current one. but still darker than the Alyssa Edwards one. It just has like that beautiful purple and silver flick to it. So the last one that we're going to swatch really fast is in the Nude Prism family, and that one we know is going to be lighter because it is a nude palette. If you're not familiar, this is the Nude Prism palette. If you haven't seen the Moonspell palette before, this is Moonspell. I adore this, but again, like I said, it has like more red tone, warm tone purples. So more greens, please. Green variations and cool tone purples, maybe, like, say for the 100th time. But anyways, here is the shade Deeper from Nude Prism is darker than Moonspell, just by a little bit. It has more depth, and the flakes and shimmers aren't as noticeable. But you can truly see how deep, like, of a midnight color this is from the new palette. But yeah, I think he really mastered, Manny, you really mastered like a pure black. So congratulations on that. Now we're gonna jump into swatches. I am so excited. I guess I can just like breeze through the tutorial just to show you how, I don't know, dude. Like, this video I know is already gonna be so long because I'm unboxing it. So it's like, do I put tutorial in a separate video? Do I not? I don't know what to do. So I am just going to be going from left to right with my swatches. I'm going to do it on my hand, use my fingers, call it a day. Oh! This looks like gold foil. It looks so pretty. There's so much dimension to it, and that's what I really like about Manny's shadows, is that there's a lot of dimension to it. Like, you can kind of see in some of the shifting lights, it almost looks like there's like a rose tint to this gold. I love it. So yeah, I will say this, as I say, it's been a while since I've done swatches on my channel, but for me personally, shimmers apply best with your finger. They're going to work the best with your finger. They're going to have the most coverage with your finger. You're going to get the least amount of fallout using your finger. So your finger is your best friend when applying shimmers. With a brush, you really have to pack it on sometimes. I don't love using brushes for shimmer, so I'm personally never going to test shadows out that way. Some people like using setting spray. Ooh, this is buttery AF. Like, dang. I just did 3 swirls, and that's probably what I'm going to do for each shadow, is just go whoop, whoop, whoop. This is super buttery. And this is going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous plum look. Again, with a brush, it's going to blend out nicer. It's not going to have the chunkiness because, again, I like barely touched it and it just picked up on my finger. So this is like an overload of shadow. So like, it's been minutes since I've had to do this speech, but you cannot judge a palette based off swatches, which is why doing eye looks is so important, because it doesn't matter what a palette swatch is like, it matters how it performs on your eyes. I'm so excited. This is so pretty. So this is like the first Shimmer's like tamer sister. Like, this is like the icy version. Like, this is like the warm holiday version. This is like the I'm out in the cold, like icicle version. And I think that's going to be my favorite. One of my favorite shimmers. Oh my gosh. Okay. So up next we have this chocolatey brown. Love it. Love it so much. This is going to be an all over the lid shadow, like exactly what I'm doing today. All over my lids with a shimmer on top. Like, are you kidding me? I'm super excited for that. Here, this is like the bright white icicle color. That looks like it has pink and orange and purple in it, and I'm so excited. Oh, that is an icicle, baby. This is absolutely stunning. I love this. I love this so much. I have to put this in my inner corner right now. Absolutely. Picking it up. Can we see that? Like, hello brightness, my best new friend. I love it. Okay. This is what gets me excited about makeup. All right, so moving on, we have our again, butterscotch, very buttery. Very buttery. Love it, love it, love it. Super, super pretty. I guess I'll continue on the other side, so then at the end we can go like that. Now this next shade is also what I'm excited about, and I'm kind of tempted to like dump it all over my lids. So this is like the dark taupe color with shimmer. Is this number 9? No. This is number 7. I mean, hello. Hello, dual chrome. Do you see this? Do you see how we're getting green, but we're also getting cranberry at the same time? Ooh, and it is so dark and smoky, but it has like that cranberry reflect in it. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I have to do it. Where's my mirror? I've had this on for several hours, so it's like a little questionable at this point, but ooh. Yes, you can definitely, there's definitely pink and gold mixed together in this with like that dark base. Oh, I love this. This is so pretty. And again, like I'm barely like boop, boop, boop. You don't need a lot. And this is going to look so pretty in so many different lighting. Oh, yes. This actually like completes the look that I'm wearing. Like this is what this look wishes it was, and now it can be. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that looks so good. I love it. I love it. This is like so perfect to carry us through Scorpio season. Ah, brilliant, Manny. Like, I love it. How many times am I going to say that? Back to the swatches. So now we have the green color that I was very excited about. Okay. See, this is why I need more green eyeshadows, because I need to be able to work with this. Like, this needs a friend. This needs a friend to work with. I have a Melt Smoke Sessions palette that I can work with this green with, but this is what I'm talking about. More of this, please, please, more. So this is number 9, so I'm going to swatch both of them. So this first one is what came in the palette that came packaged. Ooh, this is like the green version of the first shimmer. But you can kind of see how it trailed off and it didn't swatch as well. So I'm wondering if that has something to do with why they replaced it. And I appreciate Manny's like transparency and saying that he wants the best for his brand, and that if an eyeshadow isn't up to quality, even at the last minute, he's going to do something to fix it and replace it. So this is the new number 9. It doesn't feel as loosely packed either. Like I said, it feels tighter packed. Okay, I can see a difference here. So like the first one just looked like it had the dark undertone with just like some glitter on top. And there's nothing wrong with that. But with the new one, it's like this shade that I put all over my lid. Like the consistency is there throughout. So it's definitely more giving you like that green gold look. So I can see why he wanted to replace the shade. And the one that came in the palette is still usable, but you can definitely tell the quality difference. Like, it's just a lot better in the replacement that they sent. So props to him for doing that and for giving us an extra one that's not quite as good instead of just wasting the product. So up next we have, like, again, my girl, My Kind of Brown. Yep, I like this brown eyeshadow. This is going to be an arsenal for me. See, like, this is the kind of brown that I would have in an eyeshadow palette that I would just want like that would be the only color in the palette that I would want. So now I can individually just have that and take it with me. And up next we have this cranberry color. Absolutely gorgeous. Super pretty. I am going to force myself to use this because I don't normally like red tone anything. So I'm going to force myself to use this in a look, and I'm sure I will be obsessed with it. But, and last but not least, that, that is black. Okay, sir. All right, so I rubbed it back and forth a couple, that's a pretty good black. You, Manny, you did that. You did that. That is very, very, very black. That is so black. All right, so it looks like the black may leave a little bit of staining, but that's fine. How can I best do this? So here is a look at the palette as a whole, swatched. I really like the color story of this. She is going to be giving sultry this holiday season. Love to see it. So I just used my makeup wipe. Everything came off easy peasy, no problemo. Let's get this look started off. I thought I was going to do something more simple, but I wanted to use as many colors as possible for this first impression video, so that's why it's so long. We had a lot to unbox, a lot to swatch, and I wanted to do a full tutorial in here. So the first color that I'm reaching for is this butterscotchy yellow color. This is a color that I said that I was probably least likely to use, but I actually really liked it. I thought it was super pretty. It blended out really easily. And now I'm taking that mid-tier, like middle brown color. I wish that this was a little bit more rich in pigment, but the nice thing about this is that you can build it up. So you can continue to add layers, to add darkness, to add depth. I just wish that it was a little bit of a darker brown from the get-go. So I just took a little bit more of that butterscotch color to blend it out. And I also wanted to use the brick red color because this was the other color in the palette that I was like, I don't know if I'll ever use it. But I wanted to push myself to use the colors that I liked the least in this first impression video, just to see how it works, how it blends. And I feel like these are the 4 colors that people are probably the most interested in and that they would wear the most. So that's why I wanted to show them to you. Now these shimmers, I used a cranberry shimmer in the outer corner, and then I took the gold foil color and put that on the middle, and then whatever was left I tapered off into my inner corner. And then I took the lighter gold color, the lighter gold shimmer for the inner part of my corner, and I'm going to come back and highlight with that icicle shade in just a little bit. But this was just like the building block of the upper lid. I really like how this turned out, and of course I had to put the black to the test. So instead of liquid liner today, we are using eyeshadow as liner. I'm using a really thin KVD number 70 brush to outline, and then I'm just using an e.l.f. angled brush to fill in the liner. I did use a liquid liner on the very edge of my lash line to have a little more definition. And I also decided to put the black on my under eye. So it wasn't too much. It wasn't too overwhelming. Now this is a blush palette by Manny, and I only used one color in here, so I was kind of like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I thought it fit the holiday theme really well, and it ended up looking really pretty. And just to further blend and lighten things up, I am taking that mid-toned brown just to smoke out the lower lash line. And here is the icicle color. I am obsessed with this icicle white for the inner corner. I just took whatever was left and threw it under my underbone, or my brow bone. And I wanted to highlight with it, even though I already had highlighter on. So I put some on my nose, and then as a highlight topper, I guess, I added even more. But this would be such a beautiful highlight on its own. And of course, I'm topping off with the lip oil in the shade Dare Me. And quickly jumping in, I just had to get in and play with this palette. I'm going to be doing more playing with the colors in the next video, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see more colors. This just looks like a November holiday to me. I really liked the formulation of the colors. I feel like they were very easy to work with. They were very easy to blend. The shimmers I'm very impressed with. As always, I think that they are beautiful. They're gorgeous. I liked using that icy color as a highlight. So far, I don't really have anything to complain about, but this is just a first impression. So, you know, maybe when I'm using the colorful shades in here, like the purple and the green or what have you, I may have some critiques for that, but so far, so good. I figure that the average person is probably going to use neutrals, so I wanted to show the neutrals in this reveal video. I know it was a longer one. I hope you guys liked it. I was just so excited about this palette and had so much fun opening it and playing with it, and I can't wait to do more in future Get Ready With Me. So like I said, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out, and turn on the bell notifications so you can know when my videos go live. See? Nice and sturdy, nothing broke. Alright, back to the end of the video. So before I forget, I'm going to be switching out my number 9. If any of the colors in this palette interest you, I think it's well worth the $50 to pick it up. Normally, I'm very much a stickler for price, especially when it comes to cosmetics, because it's really hard to find eyeshadow palettes that are like worth $45 to $50. I'm super excited about it. So like I said, if the color story is your thing, I for sure think that it's worth it. And it's fun to open. And like I said, like you get these travel size little boxes. Like I don't see any complaints as of now. This is just my very first impression of opening things up, doing swatches, looking at the colors. We'll see as I wear the eyeshadow as it progresses. I'll be sure to update you, so subscribe for that. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for your time and energy in this video. I hope you like it, and if you are a new viewer, I hope you do stick around and subscribe to my content. Let me know your thoughts down below and what kind of makeup videos you like to watch. I would love to hear from you. Check out the description box to see where else to connect with me on social media. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.